it's Shirley Bassey.
It's very emotional. Anyway, the James Bond films, you may recall, Diamonds Are Forever, Moonraker, and of course the most successful film of them all,
Goldfinger!
Shirley Bassey!
Yes!
Oh my God! Shirley Bassey's here!
All that voice out of this petite woman.
I think I like that.
What a treat this is. You know, Shirley Bassey is an internationally acclaimed star. I mean, I never thought in a million years you'd get up, you know, and be with us.
I didn't think so either. When that alarm went off, I tell you, I turned over to go back to sleep. And I thought, Regis is waiting.
I am waiting, of course.
The idea of singing in the morning a little frightening to you?
Oh, yes. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Over this little three-ring circus?
Yeah.
Well, don't feel that way. We're
well,
thrilled.
Look, it's 9:30.
I know, it's early for you.
Yes.
It is.
Bobby has had a baby by now.
That's
you can
right.
sing a
You
song.
can sing a song. But you know, Shirley, to see you up on stage is really a terrific experience for the audience. I mean, they get swept up in those arrangements, and nobody struts around a stage like Shirley Bassey with the boa going, you know, with the feathers twirling and up.
It's great drama. Great
Absolute drama.
Thank you.
It's absolutely right. Has it always been that way for you?
Yes. Yes. Except I didn't strut around the stage. I mean, I just stood there.
Yeah.
Like a tree.
In the beginning.
And in the beginning, and I didn't move a finger. And my manager came backstage one night and said, "You know, you have to move." And I said, "Where shall I go?"
It's frightening.
It's frightening.
Yeah.
And he said, "No, move your body. Go with the song."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, and I couldn't for a long time. And then I went into a show. And there was this choreographer, and he was about 10 feet tall.
Tommy Toon.
Yes, yes. And I used to stand in the wings and watch him. And he did elevations and things with his body and his hands that nobody else has ever done until me.
And that inspired you,
yes.
huh?
It freed you up.
It not right away, but through watching him night after night after night. And then one day, this tree, suddenly the branches started to move.
Yeah. Oh, and the hands.
The fingers are amazing.
And one of the great smiles of all time.
Oh, thank you.
That's great. Okay, enough.
But you know, there was a very poignant story about you, Shirley, that I was reading when you were a young girl and very, very poor, and you were working on like an assembly line type thing, I suppose, and singing all your frustrations away and everything, and you were told to shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was. And shut up, Bassey, and rap. Meaning rap.
Rap your thing.
It's really
in the brown
miraculous
paper.
that you became a singer. You were not encouraged at
I
all.
was not encouraged at all. At school in the choir, I was told to go back of the room.
Because
I was in the front, then they put me in the middle, and then they put me right behind.
And then when they
so
locked the door, you couldn't get in.
Is that because your voice was so distinctive and it didn't blend with the choir?
It did not blend in. I mean, I suppose I wanted to be a solo singer then. Not really knowing it, but obviously I must have wanted to be on my own. You
So
know,
what was the break that got you into this business? 'Cause you've been in that long.
I did a friend a favor, and I was still at school, actually, and for extra pocket money at weekends, I used to sing for him in his show that was playing workmen's clubs around my hometown, Cardiff, in Wales. And it was the money that appealed to me, the extra pocket money. And one night there was a talent scout in the audience, and he said, "There's a show going on in London, and they're auditioning, and I think you'll be right for the part." And it went in through one ear and out through the other, and finally went to my mother and told my mother about it.
And that man's
my mother
name?
said, "But she's never been away from home. She's a baby, you know."
And that man took you?
And he took me,
today his name is Oscar Cohn. Your agent. Anyway, it's been a marvelous career, and we're thrilled that you come back to this area once a year, it seems, and
yes,
work at
I love coming back.
Carnegie Hall, and then at Westbury. She's opening tomorrow night for a 4-night run out there. And, you know, those James Bond movies, though, I mean, that really got you into the public limelight, didn't it?
Goldfinger, yes, was worldwide for me. I mean, I was known only in Europe at the time, and Goldfinger just
Go.
Did you know that would happen when you heard this song? It was such a dramatic song.
I heard Goldfinger without words, and I never did that before in my life. I always insisted that words and the music. And John Barry, who wrote the songs of Bond, he said, I know you don't ever listen to songs without the words. And would you do me a favor? So I did him the favor, and the moment I heard the music, I said, I don't care what the words are.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I'm going to do that song. And
Well,
I did.
Boy, did you do it.
Now, today she's going to sing another one of her classics. In fact, every song in her repertoire somehow, to me, is a classic
showstopper.
song. It's a showstopper, that's right. What are we going to sing today?
I think the greatest love of all.
The greatest love of all,
Yes.
yes. Michael Alexander standing by at the piano, and here comes Shirley Bassey.
I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how it used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I failed, if I succeed, at least I lived as I believed. And no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of
Just like on stage at Carnegie Hall. Here they come. Shirley Bassey opens tomorrow night at West Area and Carnegie Hall next week. Thanks, Shirley. We will see you. Thanks, Mike.